Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sabahat and okay, so welcome to my live session. There was a reconnecting issue, so it's reconnected now. And now let me go and check on different platforms who's live with me over here. And those of you who are watching me, do let me know where you're logging from. Are you from Pakistan? Are you from abroad? Or are you logging from any other province or district of Pakistan? So आप जहाँ कहीं से भी हैं, just let me know in my inbox. And I'll just be back in a jiffy. Okay. So if you're able to guess what I plan to talk about today, it's something that I talked about in the morning, and it's basically it's a quote. So I'm just going to discuss that quote today. So if you can let me know what you think about that quote, or what do you think that quote means, or you have any other thing in your mind, you can just let me know. Ashok Kumar, thank you so much for joining and watching this session. And yeah, thank you for your compliment as well. Okay, so I'll just wait for a second or so, and then I'm just going to start with my session. So Ashok Kumar, I hope you had a lovely day today. So do let me know how was your day, so I can just begin. So as people come along, they'll probably be joining in the live session. So okay, basically this quote. This is a quote which I read about Wordsworth. It's a quote by Wordsworth, and the quote is, "To begin, begin." So though it looks like a very small sentence or a small quote, but there's so much depth in it. वो जो हम हर वक्त बात करते हैं ना कि भाई आपको जो है you have to take the first step. So even to begin you have to begin from somewhere, चाहे वो step है, चाहे वो जो है कुछ भी है. So you have to take the first step, the action, you have to take the action. और इसी कोड को जो है एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत अंदाज में मार्क ट्वेन ने जो है बयान किया है, and he says the secret to getting ahead is getting started. So if you want to get ahead of many things which you are doing, and you want to see yourself ahead of a place where you already are, so you need to get started. So same is the quote of Wordsworth, to begin, begin. And this is what I wanted to discuss today. So there are a couple of things which I would discuss within it, like why is it important to begin. Now when we talk about beginning, what is important, what does it mean by beginning? Like you have to आमतौर पे inertia की बात करते हैं. So you have to break that inertia, and what is that inertia? You have to take a step. So कोई भी आपका काम है, कोई भी आपने सोच लिया कि भाई मैंने ये करना है. So instead of just thinking about it, and you keep on thinking and perfecting it, okay, आप सोच रहे हैं, प्लान कर रहे हैं, डी-प्लान कर रहे हैं, and you're not taking the step. So you have to break that inertia. So once you break that inertia, you take the step, so automatically चीज़ें जो है they are going to come in the momentum. Like आप देखिए जिस तरीके से जो है I'll take the example of young children. Like when kids are small, so they have before taking the first step, they go through certain different stages in order to take that first step. So उस first step को लेने से पहले जो है वो गिरते हैं, अपने आप को चोट लगवाते हैं, कुछ डर होते हैं, कई दफ़ा वो रोते हैं, कई दफ़ा वो जो है एक्शन नहीं लेते. Like parents, they are waiting for them to take a step, and parents are obviously they are encouraging the child as well. But then there comes a time when the child puts away all the fear from his mind or her mind, and then they take that step. So that is the first step which is going to break the inertia. So as an individual, as a grown up, if we want to do something in life, we have to take that first step. No matter जितने fears हैं, जितने challenges हैं, once you are going to take the step, तो automatically आपके लिए everything is going to fall in line, it's going to be streamlined, and accordingly from there you are going to continue your journey. So this is the first step in why is it important to begin. that is, you have to break the inertia, and once the inertia is broken, then you can then the momentum is there and you can continue. देन इसमें जो है एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है, दैट इज़ ओवरकमिंग बैरियर्स. ओवरकमिंग बैरियर्स में जो है, विच आर द थिंग्स विच एज एडल्ट वी फील और वी फेस, और इवन एज यूथ, जो हमारी जो है आजकल की यूथ है, दे ऑल्सो फेस दोज बैरियर्स एंड यू हैव टू ओवरकम दोज बैरियर्स. तो उसमें जो सबसे नंबर वन बैरियर है, दैट इज़ द फियर ऑफ फेलियर. नाउ द फियर ऑफ फेलियर, it's universal and anyone can fail. You cannot say that if a person is a successful businessman, that person can't fail. Even that person can fail, cause it's something universal. So जहाँ पर आपको success मिलती है, वहाँ पर failure भी मिलती है. But then you have to seek the root cause of the failure, and if you find that root cause, you can change your strategy and you can go according to it, जिसमें जो है फेलियर की बजाय सक्सेस हो. बट देन अगेन it's a win-win. It's like you don't know कि भाई कब फेलियर हो जाए. सक्सेस, बहुत ज़्यादा सक्सेस है और एकदम से जो है the tables are turned. So it's like it's a probability. So you can't always expect to be successful, and then you can't always expect to be a failure. So a failure and success, they go hand in hand. So you have to keep this in mind. But वो जो fear है, you have to let go of that fear. क्योंकि अगर fear आपके अंदर जो है ब्रहजमान हो जाएगा, तो then you won't be able to do anything, or you won't be able to take any kind of action or do any kind of thing which you want to do, if you are so fearful कि you don't want to take the step just because of the thing कि भाई इसमें failure हो जाएगा. So you need to take out that fear. And then obviously the best way is to confront. If you have a fear, just confront it. Like if there are many people who have height phobia, and they keep on telling themselves, no, we aren't fearful, height doesn't scare us, this and that. But then as soon as they are confronted with a certain situation which is where they have to deal with height, so unless and until they overcome that fear, or unless and until they tell themselves, okay, I have fear of this but I can overcome it. क्योंकि ये जो positive self talk होती है, this also helps you a lot. If you are only going to think about the failures or the fears, and you are not going to do any पॉजिटिव सेल्फ टॉक, या आपको कहीं से मोटिवेशन ही मिलती, तो तब भी आपके लिए चीज़ें ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जाएंगी. सो फॉर दैट यू हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ पॉजिटिव मोटिवेशनल टॉक विद योर सेल्फ एज वेल. एंड देन इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है ओवरकमिंग बैरियर्स में, दैट इज़ लाइक मोस्ट पीपल दे आर ऑलवेज focusing on perfectionism. They are looking at every nitty and gritty. Okay, this has to be perfect, this has to be perfect, and they keep on waiting for the perfect thing. अब जो perfectionism होता है, that too, it's an extreme form. Because in life you can't keep on waiting for perfectionism. You can't get everything in the perfect order, and it's also one of the signs of being an extremist. So even in life you have to take a moderate approach. You have to be moderate, and you have to observe moderation. So if you become a perfectionist, तो perfectionism में क्या होगा कि you will keep on waiting for the perfect moment, and your whole life it's just going to fly away in front of you, because you're waiting for that perfect moment. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment, just keep on going, keep on doing, take small steps, और उसमें जो है आपके जो मंजिल है वो आपको मिल जाएगी, and you'll be able to achieve your goals. So stop grinding yourself for the perfect moment, or for becoming a perfectionist. And then there are some practical steps which you can do, or you can take, in order to start your journey, in order to begin. So I'll just narrate a few. So the first step is that you need to set clear goals. So when you have clear goals in front of you, and then you have to define the goals and whether you are able to achieve them or not. So that is something which is very important. So clarity of goals has to be in front of you, and then you have to break those goals. जिस तरह I keep on telling you कि it's not necessary कि भाई आपने सारे goals जो है एक ही दिन में achieve करने हैं. There might be short term goals, there might be long term goals. So it all depends how you are strategizing your strategy. For short term, your strategy is going to be totally different. For long term goals, it's going to be totally different. But then again, whatever you do, your goals and how you are going to achieve them, they need to be smart. Because when goals are smart, they are broken down into chunks and they're breakable and they're workable. Only then you'll be able to achieve those goals. So if you can achieve your short term goals, then automatically you can go towards the long term goals as well. So firstly you need to set your goals clearly, set clear goals, and then you need to break it down, and then after breaking it down you need to take immediate action. Now आपके जो है goals जो है, you have made those goals, you have broken them down into chunks. अब आफ्टर ब्रेकिंग दोज इनटू चंक्स यू हैव टू टेक एक्शन. अब ये नहीं है कि आपने जो है 2 स्टेप्स कर लिए तो तीसरे स्टेप के लिए आप एक लंबा तवील इंतज़ार गुजार दें कि ओके नाउ व्हेन दिस सिचुएशन इज़ गोइंग टू बी ओके एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी वर्केबल देन आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दिस एक्शन. नो, you have to take the action right there, because this also comes in decision making. So the more easily you are able to make a decision, you have decision making power, or you are prompt, or you are proactive, you can make those goals viable and workable if you are able to take action on it. So you need to take immediate action. And then what can be the benefits of starting when you have begun something and you have taken an action? What can be the benefits? So jo number one benefit hai, that is you learn and you grow. So as you learn, as you go along, you are not only learning that particular thing, in fact you are also growing. So you are growing in the sense you are meeting like-minded people, you are dealing with other people, whatever your business is, or whatever your niche is, and you're dealing with people. So you come across many like-minded people, you come across a variety of people, and they are going to most of them are going to support you, and then there are going to be people who might try to pull you down. But instead of being afraid, so you have to take that fear out, you have to do positive motivational talk with yourself, and then you'll have others who are like-minded, they're going to encourage you no matter what. So this is the benefit of starting, that when you start you will learn and you will grow along the way and in due course of time, obviously. And then another thing is, when you start a thing, opportunities come your way. If you do not start a thing, you will never face opportunities, and you will never see opportunities, and you will never grasp those opportunities. So when you start, you get opportunities, and you exactly know that this is the opportunity you have been waiting for, and you grasp that opportunity. Agar opportunity is it's serving your needs, and it's serving whatever you have strived for so long, and then still you do not take an action to it, then it's wasting your energy, it's wasting your skills, it's wasting your gift. So everyone in this world is blessed with certain skill sets, certain gifts. As an individual, it is our responsibility to explore ourselves, to explore our gifts, and then utilize those opportunities where those skill sets can be used, and then avail it for our own benefit. So this is another thing. And then when you start, it boosts your confidence, and it boosts your confidence so much कि भाई वो confidence जो है ना आपको किसी के like people's motivating you, it's a good thing. But when you start something, वो जो आप confidence अंदर से boost होता है, that is how to say, that is something limitless, that is something you have never experienced. अगर कोई और आपको वो मोटिवेशनल जो है इंस्पिरेशन दे रहा है, वो जो जज्बा है, वो जो जज्बात हैं, वो आपके उस मोटिवेशन से भी नहीं होंगे जो आप में खुद आएंगे when you are taking an action yourself and something is sprouting you from within to do that thing. So you will feel like a totally different person. इतना ज़्यादा आपका confidence boost हो जाएगा. And then when we if we take the examples, real life examples, so we have historical figures. We have examples of Edison, Thomas Edison, or Steve Jobs, and these are the people who began with small steps. And obviously when they began with small steps, so small steps always lead to something greater, something bigger, and it creates a great impact on the overall community and overall world and people and around the globe. So these people, they started with small achievements. They did not wait for the moments, for the perfect moments, or about thinking, okay, when we are going to establish this, or when we are going to be an award winner, then we are going to celebrate these things. So instead they celebrated the small moments, they celebrated the victories and achievements as they came along. And that is the essence of life. Keep on appreciating whatever you have. So you have to start with whatever you have, and you have to rejoice the small achievements and the small moments rather than waiting for the bigger moments and the bigger achievements. Then um, what, encouragement and motivation, no doubt it's very important. And without encouragement, there is no person who would lead a successful life or become a successful person, cause encouragement is very important. So whether you are teaching, whether you are motivating people, or whether you are creating an impact, whether you're doing it through blogging, or whether you're doing it through vlogging, or whether you're doing through in the form of imparting sessions, or you're an educationist, or you're providing creative solutions to people, or you're providing solutions to complex problems. So even there, as an individual, you too need encouragement. And it is this encouragement which empowers you to do more good, and to become a beacon of light and a beacon of wisdom for people who can benefit from your knowledge or whatever you are imparting. So whatever you are saying, it has to be authentic, and it has to affect the lives of people in a proper positive way. So when you are able to do that, then you are doing justice to being to be uh, um, लाइक कि आप अपना फ़र्ज़ अदा कर रहे हैं कि भाई आपको खुदा ने क्रिएट किया है, एंड यू आर मेकिंग एवरी मोमेंट मीनिंगफुल फॉर अदर पीपल. So that's what I want to say. So encouragement, it's very important. And again, then you also need to have support system, because no one in this world can survive alone, and no one alone can make anything possible or make a mission possible. Like if I have a mission to impact people in the positive way, then at the same time I would be needing support system, I would be needing people, I would be needing like-minded people who believe in my cause, or who align with the goals I have. And in the same way, there are people who are working with whom with their goals, I can align my goals and my visions with them. So that is how you build support systems. So वो support systems आपके colleagues भी हो सकते हैं, आपके friends भी हो सकते हैं, आपकी family भी हो सकती है, आपके followers भी हो सकते हैं, if they believe in your cause, and if they can align their vision with your vision, and you both can go together. So this is how how encouragement and motivation works, when you are not just a source of motivator or an inspiration, rather you too have other inspirations, and you too have a support community जिस पे जो है you can fall back upon, or you can ask them to give their suggestions, and you look forward to their suggestions and their feedbacks and their interactions. That's how you people as individual and as collective, you go on, and you help each other by giving positive contributions and positive suggestions. So for this, support system is very necessary, and no person can survive alone in this world. And then in the end, what I would like to say is that when you are able to do these things, and you have a clear vision and a goal in front of you, all you need to do is you need to take an action, and that action is you need to start. So wherever you are in your life, whatever stage you are, whatever transformative stage you are, you need to give it a push. You need to take an action, because it is only actions which are going to work. And without just thinking and doing nothing, that's not how things are going to progress. So you have to take an action. And then एवरी जर्नी इट बिगिनस विद अ सिंगल स्टेप. जिस तरीके से कहते हैं ना, कतरा कतरा दरिया बनता है, इन द सेम वे एवरी जर्नी बिगिनस विद अ स्मॉल स्टेप. एंड एज यू टेक steps become they become longer walks. And in a way, it's more of symbolical, that when you continue your journey, it's a short distance you are covering, but as you go along and you walk the same path, you keep on reaching your destination and you keep on reaching your goals. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. And if my session it was clear to you, you can let me know. Okay, thank you so much for your emojis. So, and if there's anything else which you would want to add into the session, you're more than welcome to add that, and you can let me know. And if there's any other topic which you want me to share on these live streams, I can always share those topics with you, whatever those topics are. And if anyone has any question, you can let me know, so I'll take your question. And if anyone wants to come live, you have to come at the top of my video so I can take you over there. And if there's nothing you want to add into this stream, then I'll bid everyone bye bye. So have a nice day, and I'll meet you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. in my live session again. So in the meantime, if there's anything which you want to ask from me, or if there's any suggestions you have for me, you can just pour in your suggestions in the comment box. So that would be all. Till tomorrow, bye bye and take care. Allah Hafiz. And yes, before going, those of you who have not as yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do subscribe to it, because your motivation over there also helps me a lot, and I can work on more unique content and come up with more unique topics to share with you, whether they are from personal insight or whether they are from professional insight. So till tomorrow, we'll meet again tomorrow. Till then, bye bye and take care.